It's Week 10 of the National Football League.
And we've got Ricky Pearsall.
He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the 49ers and the Rams, next on EA Sports.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side taking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things.
Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off from Levi Stadium. Returnable from near the end zone. This return makes it up to the 25. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
That's brought in by Jennings. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Now they send their back in motion right. Purdy on first down. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's tackled for a short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 37-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Running left is Robinson. Duke the defender. And they bring him to a stop, but this run gets him into the red zone down to the 15. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the gun is Purdy. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
Moody knocks it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's Carter on the return. And they finally bring him down after a huge return into their territory.
Hey, I'll raise my hand, Kate. When I think of complimentary football, not often enough do I give compliments and credit to special teams units. But that's what they just did. Okay, defense gives up a field goal. Compliment your offense, compliment your defense, do your job, do it well, and set your team up for success.
First and 10 now from the 30. Stafford to the air to start us off. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. It's complete to Higbee. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Los Angeles.
Throw reeled in by Higbee. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the Niners' 14-yard line.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Putting the tight end in motion. Stafford from the gun. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Williams. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Rams pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
This one is up and good. And the Rams one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Evans now to return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. The Rams get to him, and he's dropped.
By Braden Fitz.
And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Formation.
So 4th down, and out heads the steady leg of Thomas Morstead to punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. He picks up 16 on the good return, and the Rams will take possession. So the LA offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Able to find Nakua here. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. 2nd and 3 now. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Stafford now on 1st down. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Now the Rams will use the 1st of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 1st down, ball at the 36. Purdy looking to throw. It's complete! Oh my, they left it wide open downfield. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
The extra point is up, and it is good. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's Carter on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Throwing now on first down, Stafford. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Stafford. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Throwing is Stafford on third. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? And we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Has it at the 37. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The 49ers and Ricky Pearsall headed back out on offense. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the 49ers will go on offense. Purdy gets this from the pistol. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
It's second down and 10.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. That finds Ayuk, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Motioning the tight end now. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's going to fight his way forward for a modest pickup to the 43. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Oh, he loses the football. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on fourth down. It keeps this drive moving.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
First down throw by Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It leads to second and 10.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here's Purdy to throw. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers making a 9-point advantage. George Kittle, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That's up and through for the point after. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Rams set to go on offense once more. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a one-score game here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard.
They stay on the ground with Williams. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down by Fred Warner.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
He breaks a tackle, and he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. New set of downs for him at the 38. Williams now on 1st and 10. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Now run here with Blake Corum. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. And the 49ers in a dive set now. 3rd down coming. Stafford back to throw. He's got the hook up to Adams. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Straight ahead with Williams. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Give to Williams from the gun. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. To throw, Stafford. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock. That play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought down by Fred Warner. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's the handoff. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. Man in motion here. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Rams at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. This time it's a passing play. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 3. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Defense showing blitz, Stafford. That one complete to Higbee. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Now Stafford again. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Draw play, this is Williams. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. Third and long for him here. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. This one's headed for the sideline, and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Doesn't make the connection. Looking for the back that time. And now it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another 49er.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Jake Moody out for the 49ers field goal try. This will be from 52 yards. Now the distance, but no good. It finds that left upright. And the lead goes unchanged from 17.
And that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
He's gonna lob one deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 10. And he's finally out.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So we're halfway through this contest from Santa Clara, California. The hometown 49ers out in front. And as we hear from Jonathan Coachman over in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start up in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Kyler Murray sharp in the victory as his guys get back within a game of 500. From there, we take the long plane ride back to Florida to check on the Dolphins at home in Miami. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Buffalo Bills. Tua Tagovailoa leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting New Orleans Saints. Spencer Rattler strong in the victory as his guys looked better than a team that had won just one game coming in. The Niners got a fine performance in the first half from one of their leaders, Brock Purdy. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2 touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Evans now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyren Williams again. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. On first down, here's Stafford. Pass complete, 2-2 Atwell. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They've got a man in motion. 2nd and 1. Throw complete to Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Stafford from the gun. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Short pass brought in. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Stafford. He's got a man left. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Stafford now on first down. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They are throwing it again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they take him down right along the 30.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of third down, they're now defending 1st and 10. This drive just keeps on moving. After the penalty, resets that marker. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down by Fred Warner. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 3rd down.
The flag makes this 3rd down and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And he makes the catch on the right sideline, but no! Oh, they call it out of bounds. The throw led him just a little bit too much. Some careful consideration, and Sean McVay will indeed challenge the call. Ooh, this one is really close, Brock. Did he establish possession and then get both feet down?
Yeah, maintaining possession while being a ballerina, not always easy. A lot to look at here, but I know he thinks he's got a touchdown.
No luck for Sean McVay with the challenge flag. The call stands. This one is up and good. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
17.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Carter on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That tackle made by Kobe Turner. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Purdy setting up that play action. Stays in the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 9 yards to go.
From the gun is Purdy. Brought in right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pitting at their own 8. Out come the Rams on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Putting a receiver in motion. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Stafford. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Running for the marker with Williams. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Gets this one away from a tough spot, backed up inside the end zone. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the Rams.
They stick with McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Running it after the penalty. And he's stopped after getting this down to about the 44. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That finds Ayuk, complete. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 13-point lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Evans now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Rams headed out to the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford completes. It's Atwell. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Back to throw here, Stafford. Caught by the open man. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Pass it down close. Touchdown, LA. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Setting up to try the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
24.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Carter on the return. Jukes out a one-stop. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Got a man, McCaffrey has it. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him at the 38. A give left side to McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
One of the tight ends motioning right. Play action now with Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
That's the gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They kick the running back in motion. On 3rd down, Purdy. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3. Stafford back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Punter on now, and he gets into this one. Looking to return from the 29. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And it's going to be their football coming up. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. A give now from the gun. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They're going play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a 49er 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down, ball at the 36. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
7-yard gain brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. From the 28. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
To throw again, it's Purdy. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The 49ers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown! His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with. yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. This offense ready to get going again now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Williams now on 1st and 10. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They motion the tight end over. Shotgun snap to Stafford. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Here's Stafford. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Stafford now on 1st down. It's taken in by Williams. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Able to find Nacua here. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to drive them forward into the red zone. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Straight ahead with Williams. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. They pick up a yard. Still need 1 more, though. 3rd down coming up. Tight end going in motion here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still 1st down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. Running right, it's Williams. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Stafford from the gun. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. On the handoff, this is Williams. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. It's a 3-yard pickup. That's going to leave him facing 3rd and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dallas Flowers has it. The 40. At the 20. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They've got first down from the 31. After the pick, Stafford back to the air. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Here's 2nd and 11. Throw reeled in by Whittington. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's a gain of 3. And this is 3rd down.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's going deep this time. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
First down, ball at the 36. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers close to picking up their 5th win. McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Going run again with McCaffrey. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10. The Rams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Complete. It's Atwell. And he's to throw, Stafford. That one complete to Higbee. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
It's a gain of 3. First down.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now Stafford to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now Stafford again. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
His work begins at the 31. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The home teams ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. The 49ers only moments away from finalizing this victory as they take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.